So it looks like the video just cut out, but just to finish solving for b, would be, we would take 20 times the sine of 60, divide that by the sine of 80, and that will give me b. So b, if I round to the nearest tenth, is 17.6 as my side length. So since I found all the missing parts, I found b, I found a, and I found angle c. I have solved that triangle. So we're going to look at a second example, and I'm going to write this on my additional notes page since I am running out of room right here. The second example we want to look at is we have a triangle. We have A, B, C. Angle B we'll say is 50 degrees. Little side C is 19 and side A is 35. And first I go to my sheet and I say, which one is this? Side, angle, side, angle, angle. It is side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So then I go back to my sheet. Side, angle, side. That is the law of cosine. So today, guess what? Get the day off. You don't have to do this problem. No current solution. So we don't even have to do it. Awesome. Okay, we can't solve that triangle until we learn law of cosines. So we're done with that example. Okay, so let's go, now we need to start talking about side angle, which has a possibility of 0 triangles, 1 triangle, and 2 triangles. So when do I have 0 triangles? Well, if I think about, let's just redraw my A, my B, and my C, little a, little c, little b side length. So saying I know an angle A, I have the opposite side, and I know side B. Okay, so side, angle, side, angle. So if I know A, and if A is less than B, and A is less than the height, H is the height of the triangle, then I'm going to have 0 triangles. So if I think about this, well, I'm not given the height, but you can always calculate to find the height. So if I redraw A, B, C, and again, let's say, saying you know A, saying you know side B, and you know angle A, which is across from, so you know side A, which is across from the given side. So if I had to find my height, height is always found by dropping an altitude between the 2 given sides. Well, if these are my 2 given sides, an altitude would be dropped from point C to the opposite side, and it would make a 90-degree angle. So then, if I know angle A, I just do sine of A equals opposite over hypotenuse. And I would solve for H, the height. So I can do that, and we just need to remember those properties from geometry, because we know that the shortest distance to a side is always going to be that altitude, making that 90-degree angle with the other side. That will always be the shortest distance. So if the side opposite the given angle is smaller than the height, if the side opposite the given angle is smaller than the height, then the part of this is going to be cut off, and that's just going to dangle. It's not actually going to make it to B. Okay, it's just going to dangle. It's not actually going to make it there. So it wouldn't actually be a triangle. So let's actually give an example a try. So if I have, and we'll call this 50. Okay, so step 1. What type of triangle I have? I have side, angle. Okay, so and then I know that the side opposite the given angle, A, is smaller than the other given side. So I know then that I'm either going to have 0 triangles, and we'll learn in just a minute, this could also mean I have 2 triangles. So we'll learn that in just a second. But if I have 0 or 2 triangles. To tell the difference if I have 0 or 2 triangles, I know I have 0 triangles if I solve for the height, and it ends up being, if I solve for the height, and if the height is greater than the opposite side from the angle, then I know I don't have a triangle. So let's find this. We drop an altitude between the two given sides. Here's my two given sides. Drop an altitude. Find my height. So sine of 50 equals h over 15. To solve for h, just multiply both sides by 15. So 15 sine of 50 gives me, so the height is 11.5, approximately 11.5. So here, if the height is approximately 11.5, and I look at my a, which was 9, my a is smaller than my height. My a is smaller than my height, so I can't have a triangle. This is not possible. So no triangle is possible, and I'm done with the problem because I can't even solve for it because there's not even a triangle. Okay, let's take a look at when I have one unique triangle. When I have one unique triangle, it means when either the a is equal to the height or the a is greater than the side that is across from the angle is going to be greater than the other side given. So if I take a look at an example, A, B, C, 50, 16, and, oh, sorry, we'll call that 15 and 16. So first I check, what is it? Side-side angle. Side-side angle either has 0, 1, or 2 solutions. Step 2, the angle across from the side across from the given angle is greater than the opposite side. So that means right away I have one triangle. So I can just start solving. So the sine of 50 over 16 equals the sine of angle B over 15. I calculate that. 15 times the sine of 50 divided by my 16, and I want to get to angle B, so I'd have to take the sine inverse of that last answer to get into angle B. So angle B equals 45.9 degrees. So if I know angle B is 45.9, I know 45.9 plus 50, and I take all that from 180, take away 45.9 and 50, and I actually get angle C would be 180, take away 45.9, take away 50, and angle C gives me 20.8. So I found angle C, I found angle B. The only thing left to find is side C. So the sine of the angle C was 20.8 over side C equals the sine of 50 over 16. Sorry, the Sharpie, you can't always see. So if I calculate that, I find C. I want you to calculate, pause if you need to, but C should be 20.8. Take a minute, pause the video, make sure you get C to be 20.8, then restart the video. Alright, the last one is when I have two triangles. So either when I have two triangles, when I have the side opposite the given angle is smaller than the other side, and when the side opposite the given angle is actually greater than the height, then I will have two triangles. So here, if I go ahead and take a look at this, I'm going to draw a real big triangle. Say A, B, C, call this 15, we'll say that's 50 degrees, and this is 12. So I look, first it's side-side angle, step 1, side-side angle. So I know I have 0, 1, or 2 solutions. The next thing I look at, the side opposite the given angle is A, and A is smaller than the opposite side, the other side that's given. So A is smaller than B. So this tells me that I have 0 or 2 triangles. So then to see whether I have 0 or 2 triangles, I find the height. Remember, the height is dropped from between the two given sides. We drop an altitude, and we solve for it. So if I go ahead and do that, A equals, so